that he's got to figure out. But that's the thing. Why not? Why not? Why would you not give me those receipts? No way. Thank you. He is okay. He's got some things that he's got to work out, and I did ask him. I did ask if he wanted to be discussed, and he said no. But there's a lot. Exactly, Con, right? And that's one of the things that pisses me off about, and honestly, why I just don't, hi, witchy woman, why I just don't want anything to do with it, is because it doesn't matter how much I say something. It doesn't matter, he's good. It doesn't matter how much proof I show. People are still gonna run their fucking mouths. Period. He knows, Tara. He knows. But I promise you, listen to me when I say this. I promise you that if there are no receipts, I will report it myself. If I was covering somebody and I found a crime, I report that, y'all. So why would I not report that? I will. I promise you I will. The lawyer thing really pissed me off. It really pissed me off. Because here's the thing. Why lie to me? And that, I say this a lot when it comes to, hi, for me, just for me, right? You could call me a lot of things. Liar will never be one of them. It is not something, because to me, I would rather you be honest with me and we could try to work on it. But if you lie to me, I can't even trust your words. And it's a hard boundary for me. A hard boundary for me. And I don't care who it is, y'all. I know that people have this idea that, like, I surround myself with yes men, right? You're wrong. I surround myself with people that I know will be honest with me, and I could take that criticism. It's the opposite. And the people that I surround myself with, I want them to what's the right word? They need to have the same, like, they need to conduct themselves the same. They're held to a higher regard because I associate with them. Every single time, and I say this a lot too, right? Like, you meet somebody, you become friends with them. No, you're not. I refuse to believe that shit. You meet somebody, you vibe with them. For me, it was the criminal stuff. No matter, listen, I don't care who you are. You deserve to feel safe inside your home, okay? You could go back 5 years. I don't dox. I don't do it. Even if I'm covering you, I will edit your information out of the documents that I post. I don't do that. Everybody deserves to feel safe in their own home. So if I think it could be anybody, I would even do it for somebody I don't fucking give a shit about, because that's just who I am. Wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter who you are. And like, that's the thing. Like, I've said that people were wrong for doing shit to Lisa. I don't like Lisa. I'm not friends with Lisa. I don't agree with what she does, but wrong is wrong. And whether you're my friends or not. Yeah, Chrissy, did you hear this? I was taking bets on her ODing. Good luck proving that one, y'all. Good luck. And that's the thing. And that's kind of why I'm, because my personal feelings for somebody are never going to cloud my judgment as far as right or wrong. It's not going to happen. I could think that you are the most disgusting person on the planet, but I will still tell the fucking truth. I won't lie about you. It's not who I am. Yeah, naps. Mad late to the party, dude. Mad late to the party. Oh, let me go through that. Hold on. I do want to show, I have a couple of videos that I do want to show. One being the eviction, okay? Suey, you know about this. The truth is easier. Listen to me. The truth comes out. Stop, outlaws. The truth comes out. No matter what. It comes out. I promise you. Somebody will fall out with somebody. It comes out. So then you just look wrong and being a liar. No way. The eviction. I do want to talk about this, except this video. Stewie, you still here, babe? She sent me a screen recording, okay, of her going into her rental app, okay? Stewie, you want to hit the box for a minute if you can? Stewie can come up for a second. She sent me a screen recording when the eviction started being talked about. I didn't even know what she was talking about. Okay, because I wasn't paying attention to it. Send me a screen recording of, hold on, I'm trying to find it, I'm sorry. She sent me a screen recording of her rental app. Now just give me a second because her kid is in here and I don't. You could let Stewie up. Oh, you don't have my, I'm sorry, I removed all the powers. She sent me a screen recording of her rental app, okay? That rental app showed zero balance. All right? Nothing about an eviction. Okay? Nothing. When we met up, she logged into that shit. There was nothing about an eviction. Stewie.
No.
Nothing. And she screen recorded and logged in. I don't know why. I don't have an answer for it. I just know that it was being said. So I asked her. And she, listen, this is just, look, it's her rental app.
That's exactly what she showed us.
Huh?
That's exactly what she showed us.
Right. And so when I went to go get the cat, she logged into it right in front of me, y'all. So I don't know the answer for that. Can't tell you. All right. The other thing was the pill count. This bottle is from December. It's not being abused. So I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that there's no sign of an eviction in her rental app. That's all I know. It is. No, it is an old bottle. December. It says December on it. So I don't know why. These are just things. There was still, look, she sent me a pill count, y'all. I don't know. But there are fucking a million addicts that have ADHD and they're on some kind of medication. So I don't know why. I don't know the answer. I have no idea why. I just know what it was. That's all I know. And I wasn't alone. I also asked Stewie when there was alleged using, right? I said, because Stewie was with her longer than I was. Like Stewie got there before I did, right? I said, did you see anything on her hands? I will also say this, that Mask Guy Johnny has also said that there's no use. He sees no signs of any usage. He goes with her to the clinic every morning, right? But I asked Stewie, I said, Stewie, did you see anything on her hands? Because she was with her longer, but I would have noticed that. There's no way I would not have noticed fucking track marks on her hands. There's no way. I don't know. So, like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, just because these are just things that I have that, like, was sent to me, so I'm sharing them. Listen, who the fuck knows? Hi, Spanish Dad. I love your face. No, because but I don't look, y'all. I did try. Exactly, grandbabies. That's what I'm saying. I would notice. I am an IV user. I would notice.
I looked on purpose.
Oh, so.
I did. I looked on purpose.
Which is, man. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. I know that she goes to the clinic every day. I know well, I mean, I only use my arm, to be honest, but it does say, I don't know, but I believe Mask Guy Johnny. Listen, Mask Guy Johnny is a lot like I am, as far as, what's the right way to say this without like saying too much? He is very, like, he has integrity, and I do believe that there's some things that are gonna change, if you will, and he will talk about it. It's not my business. I really don't want to be in the middle of it, to be honest, but I'm sure he'll talk about it at some point, you know. But so I don't know. But wait a second. Hold on a second. But isn't that, so did you watch the X calls?
Some of them.
Didn't I thought that's where it came from? The hand thing.
I believe it was kind of questioned to get a reaction, maybe. That's how I took it, but I don't know. I don't know who said what. I didn't listen to everything, honestly.
That's what I'm asking, Lily Pad. The ex said it was the hands. I had to hear it from somewhere.
Okay, because I heard that too. I just don't know where I heard it from.
Thank you. Because that's why I went and I asked. I asked her, and I did say, hi, Krista. I did say I said something to him, you know.
You have to explain that one to them, because I don't really know much about the MAP program, but they were asking about take homes. But her situation was different from what I remembered.
I have no idea.
Okay, I don't know either.
Yeah, I think that people like, and I think that that's another thing, is that people were, because she was dropping my name so much, people thought that we were much closer than we were.
Well, with me too, to be honest with you, not like my name is your name, right. But she was doing the same thing with me, and I wasn't, agreeing with everything that was going on, and I asked her politely to please stop using my name because I don't want to be in the middle.
Well, Precious, I appreciate y'all. I agree. Listen, if y'all are an OG, hi, Taxa Queen, you remember what my ex did to me, okay? So I don't necessarily find that to be the end-all, be-all, right? That's just my opinion. But I think that because she was saying my name a lot, that people thought that we were much closer than Yeah, Cliff Notes, I think, was it you that I spoke to about that? I didn't watch them. I just want to be clear. I did not watch them. But I would have noticed on her hands. I am an ex-IV user. I would have picked it up. I would have seen it, you know?
Yeah.
Right. And right. I had some of my mods watched it and kind of came to me and said like what I needed. Actually, there was one of them sent me a bunch of things that I want to make sure that I wanted.
You can drop me whenever.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I forgot that my mods I took away when my fucking
I got it.
Was the whole
I got
fucking
myself.
scene. I appreciate you, Tux. Got you. All right, hold on. I'll get this done and then I'll probably be done. I actually have also proof. So the police report, the first police report that she filed, okay. Yeah, but I wish I would have known, right? And hindsight is always 20/20. I do have a text of her saying that she did believe that's who it was. It might take me. Can I search my pictures? Will it come up? Does anybody know? Hi, Yivatak. I hope you're doing all right. I have a text where she said she did think that it was somebody else. Yeah, but see, that's never going to happen. Also, just real quick. Oh, good point. No, but I think it might have been, hold on. Let me see. Let me see if it's in my texts. I think it might have been Messenger. Listen, I legitimately, okay, screen recorded. Listen to this shit. I screen recorded all of our messages, all of them, voice clips, proof, everything included. It was 39 minutes. That's not like, that's nothing. 39 minutes with voice clips. I'm sorry, this hair is driving me nuts. Hi, Krissa. Do I regret standing by her? I don't know. I don't. I wish that I would have paid attention more, because I usually pick up on people attempting to use my name for the wrong things. I know. But the criminal stuff, I stand by, y'all. I really do. And I know that that's difficult for people to understand because they haven't seen what I have. And I promise you that after, I've never backed the GoFundMe. Yeah, I've never backed the GoFundMe. Ever. Since the day that it came out, I've never backed the GoFundMe. She knew that. She knew that. She knew that. Right? Hi, Smiley. I feel like it was kind of the straw that broke like, if you go over this weekend, text messages that were possibly, oh, maybe it does come up. Hold on. I did find it. Perfect. There were text messages over the weekend that came out that were from a police officer in Florida regarding Gabby, or not from and I texted a couple of people and I said, if there's somebody impersonating a police officer, I'm fucking out. Because I won't have anything to do with illegal type behavior, right? When that pissed me off, right? Now, mind you, I'm in fucking Orlando, okay? Enjoying my life. And I keep notifications silenced. So if my phone is coming through, it's something all fucking weekend. And it was more of the disrespect. Let me just be real. The disrespect of, I asked for proof, right? And she ignored me. And that's what really upset me, right? Because if, like, she knows, I'm sure she's watching this right now, right? She knows that what's going on social media, okay? Right, exactly. Okay? So, like, why would you not give that to me? And when I'm out here dealing with what I'm dealing with, and then the text that she sent me today just fucking sent me. Because to me, it's like, you have no fucking, listen, y'all. It took me a really long time to build the reputation that I have. I ruined that for nobody. The only person that could take me down is fucking me. And I know that people may not understand that, but that's how confident I am in the fact that there is not, that's what I'm saying is, like, I expected better. And maybe that's my fault. Okay? Because, right, exactly, Cliff Notes, Anna. That's what I was mad about. Was the just, no. But I will never give anybody the chance to do that again. See, that's one thing. People could talk all the shit they want, but what I do learn is fucking lessons. I sure do. And the second that I feel in my gut that you are not my kind of person, I keep it fucking moving after a block. And I will always make it known. If it's somebody that I supported publicly, I will make it known. It's crazy, Tux. It's crazy. And I fucking promise you that if there is not receipts, I will fucking report it and she will go to prison. I would do it for anybody. I would do that with anybody. anybody. There is no reason why you can't find a fucking email from a fucking attorney. There's no way. It doesn't happen that way. All right. And if I do it to somebody that I cover on the internet, why the fuck would I not do it to somebody like that? I will. I promise you I will. A crime is a crime, no matter what. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who it is. If you are breaking if you are breaking the law, hi, Ange. Okay. If you are breaking the law, you're not my kind of person. Period. I don't break laws. Everything that I do, I have a couple of people around me that are in the legal field, and I bounce things off them all the time. I don't care if she has a field day about it. I find out. I don't know, Concourse, right? And I really don't like to like put things out there that I'm not sure about, right? That's why I made that call today with the to the court, right? Oh, I also have a call to the court, right? So like, I know that this was being done. I know the police reports were being filed. I knew that. I was seeing them as they were being filed. I knew it was happening, right? But when I called today and I was like, what the fuck? No attorney, none, zero. So what the fuck? Where did that money go? That's crazy to me. So I don't know. I know, Lara. I really don't want to talk about him, y'all, because I respect his boundaries, but I promise you that he knows that he could call me and I will get him out of there. He knows that. But I did ask him what he wanted said, and he just said to leave it. And it's not my place, right? He asked me a question as his friend, and I gave him an honest answer. So that's just what it is. I appreciate that. It sucks. And I write Cliff Notes down. Listen, y'all, I was dealing with a whole fucking internet smear campaign when my mother was dying, okay? I know what that's like. It's not easy. It's not. It's really not. And I think that people underestimate how difficult it is when you are being, again, I will say it. If y'all had my ex, right? I was with a man for 8 years. He didn't have a secret. He didn't have a skeleton to help some of y'all out. But y'all keep digging, thinking there is one. Nani, I agree. And the only thing that I could do is be his friend, right? When he asked me, I was honest. I didn't lie to him. I said it looks bad. And we've been in contact the entire time. So I agree. I think that both sides went too far. It's weird because I was actually like, I had Cliff Notes live on like background noise. And I agree. If to me, let me, I don't agree. I will never agree with CPS as retaliation. It'll never be something that I'm okay with because you're traumatizing the kids. Just like as a, you're not hurting the parent, you're hurting the kid. And until today, and so this was another thing. It came up in Psycho Bunny's live, actually. Stop. Psycho Bunny. It came up in Psycho Bunny's live, actually. Thank you. This bear, I love. I got the hat too. Whenever I see the bear, I need it. There was something else. So I put timestamps. If y'all want them, I'm not going through the whole thing. But Nookie still has Hi, Vicky. Nookie still has Psycho Bunnies Live up, okay? Timestamps of my questions that I was asking her, okay? I was asking her questions during that live. There were people that knew how I felt about it. But just because, and just because I, just because I support the, I might have it, oh no, it's this device. You got to go back to like, yeah, Tux, I appreciate you. 413, I think that I got it from, hold on. I got it from the text that Psycho Bunny sent me from when I said, can you please send me the text from your live when I was texting you? I'm going to get you the date right now. Hold on. April 23rd. Because she sent me the texts of me texting her during that live. They do. And that's another thing too, y'all. Thank you, Naps. People hear what they want, right? It doesn't, listen, I could get up here and say over and over the same shit. It doesn't fucking matter. She deactivated Sherry. She's no longer around. And that's what really pissed me off. Like, you fucking deactivated and you leave me standing here and you can't even give me the receipts that I'm asking for? Hi, Goose! And then I figured out why. Because there's no attorney. You need me to replay that call? Because I will. I will. I'll keep replaying it over and over. Okay? There is no attorney on record. Why would there not be an attorney on record? I was wondering if you could tell me if there is an attorney on record.
What's the case number?
It is 2025-158. P is in Paul, W is in whiskey. It was recorded today. Always. Sure.
No.
There is not on either side for either party?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Regarding a specific case number, I was wondering if you could tell me. That's how I feel, Cindy. And I sorry. Let me back. And that's right, Outlaws. Listen to me. Karma. Okay. Let me tell you something about karma. She comes and collects. And if you think that I'm gonna let you steal from my people, you got another thing coming. You got another thing coming. Those are my supporters that trusted me. I won't let that go. Karma never forgets an address, y'all. Okay? And that's, listen, I didn't think I was being mean about it. No. There's definitely cases, y'all. Hold on. There are definitely cases. There is 100% a court date. Okay? Also, while I'm talking about it, I know that people are thinking about going there, and I don't suggest you not to do that because you will get in trouble for it. And that's all I'm going to say. But that's not even it. Like, listen, y'all, there's definitely a case, okay? And I absolutely, right, thank you, Naps. I did, Alexia, but apparently people have hearing issues, you know? There are a couple of people that think she's gonna drop it, because today when I was trying to work out how I was gonna do this, because I don't want to give up the evidence for the other side. But I was trying to figure, I don't know, Con. But then people said he paid the rent. I don't know. I can't answer. Because I don't know. I have no idea. The only thing that I know is there is no attorney. She won't give me a receipt for any of the money, which is wild. I also didn't know until... Was it you, Cliff Notes? Hi, Shadow Talk. Was it you, Cliff Notes, Anna, that I was talking to about the... Amen. about the multiple fundraisers multiple fundraisers for the cat? Because I did ask her that. Why does it matter about the rent? It doesn't matter about the rent, to be completely honest. The GoFundMe money is what matters to me. That too, Gail, right? And the tone that she had in that text message to me was wild. I couldn't even believe it. Like, I don't owe nobody nothing. Bitch, what? The fuck do you mean you don't owe anybody anything? I didn't even know about the dog until I just saw OG's video. Like, there were all these things going on that I honestly had no clue about. Not a clue. And I'm not paying attention to it. And she's dropping my name left, right, left, right, left. I don't know that. She's just sending me police reports. Right, exactly. Not me. No, not me, but to the people that supported her. That's who it's owed to. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Amen, Tux. Amen. And I also didn't know, how about this? I also didn't know that Cliff Notes and Outlaws had an issue with her. I had no idea about any of this, all this extra shit going on. I had no idea about. OG posted a video about it. OG posted it. No, you're good. I missed it. I'm sorry. Sorry, OJ. I agree, Cajun. Y'all, it's storming out really bad. Hi, OJ.
Hello. So who in this chat, put your hand up if you remember the live, that she wanted to adopt Binky. We got Binky's adoption paid and her travel. Who remembers that live? Put your hand up. And also, I sent you the application. She applied for Binky on March 12th, got approved on March 12th, and ghosted us. We actually, the Mama Nutmeg is watching this live. She ghosted